Good to see you, Laksh, and many congratulations, Kil. Uh, very violent,
Thank
but
you.
very fun. And my question really is, how did this boy from Malviya Nagar go on to become the star of this huge film that has done so well internationally at festivals and now in India as well? So tell me all about it.
I think, ma'am, destiny has a big role to play in this, and my mother's blessing, of course. Like she has prayed really quite a lot to for me to reach here in life. I came to the city in like 2015 uh, from Delhi, and that time of my life, I wasn't like doing much with my life. I was not scoring well in exams. I was not getting a good college, and you know how
Which
people around
city
you
did you go
task.
to, Laksh?
I went to APJ Shakespeare, ma'am.
Okay, right. And the competition in Delhi especially is so tough. Everybody wants to get 99% and get into a good college. There's immense pressure. What was that time of your life like?
The cutoff was actually pretty high, like it was close to 96 or 95 degrees and all that. So I was there with like 75, 76 percentage. So of course
Yeah, I
that
mean,
will
you're considered hopeless with
do
that
you
kind of
that
marks, no? Yeah.
yeah.
No, so what was that time of your life like, Laksh? Because it's a very difficult time to be a young person in Delhi, around college cutoffs. I really pity people who are young, in that environment.
Of course, ma'am, actually reminded of the fact that I'm not scoring well in my exams. You know how
Sorry,
your
Laksh, I think there's a problem with the voice. If you can, shall we just log on again? Yeah, if it's possible. I'll also log in again.
can you hear me now, ma'am?
Yeah, much better, much better.
Yeah.
Yes. Sorry,
So
please carry
yeah,
on.
yeah, as I was saying, so everywhere I was going with, to my relatives or to my friends, I was just constantly reminded that I'm not good enough, and how if you don't score well in your exams, your worth is like close to zilch. Like people consider
Yeah,
you are actually a loser when if you're not scoring well in exams, and it was a constant reminder of that, and also it played a huge role on my self-esteem as well. Like I felt
yeah,
underconfident. I felt that why is no, nothing is working out for me, why everybody around me just making me feel a certain way and I'm not feeling nice about it. So I was just looking out for a wanted to break free. I wanted to do something that uh just to prove myself. There was so much of hunger and so much of anger, I think, deep down, because of what was happening around me. So there was this very strong desire and zeal to just prove myself, and I think I wanted to shut a lot of people's mouth. And also, like, when I look in the mirror, I want to feel proud of the fact that I'm good enough. I'm not somebody who's a loser or something of that sort. So that was a major driving force, I think, in my life.
So, your parents were supportive because you can be lucky, but you can also have parents who expect a lot out of you.
They were supportive, ma'am, but also they were very scared. Like being a middle class family, they were very scared for
Yeah.
me. My life was not going anywhere. I was not scoring marks. I was not getting a good college. And plus, so we have cousins in the family, and all the cousins are doing so well academically.
That's the worst.
That's the worst. And you're constantly getting compared. And so I'm not, I won't say that they were harsh on me, but also they were operating out of innocence, I feel. They knew that much, so sometimes they're naive, they're innocent. So they constantly didn't realize that, their words have a huge, huge impact on me. So somewhere I feel they were supportive, but with time it got better and better. Like they understood me better. And like when I moved to the city, they understood, okay, now he's on a path, he's trying to pave his own path. So with time, they got better with being
Right.
supportive. It was actually
What do
my
your
mother who
parents,
made sent me for the
yeah,
audition first.
for roadies, right?
Yeah, for roadies. Yeah, it was my mother's. I think some gut feeling she got that I should go for it and I should.
Amazing.
And अगर वो दिन नहीं होता तो मैं आज यहाँ बैठा नहीं होता आपके सामने.
Yeah. But, for her to have that instinct and for her to think that this will work out for you, it's also a little out of the realm of possibility. Not every mother wants her child to,
Yeah,
audition
yeah,
for roadies. So
correct.
remarkable woman. She must be quite
Yeah,
remarkable.
yeah, yeah. It's all her
What
prayers
do
and
your
all her
parents do?
instinct.
What do your
My
parents do,
father
Laksh?
my father is working with Tata Motors in the
Oh,
service
okay.
department, and
Right.
my mother used to run a boutique like out of
Oh,
Khidki Extension. There's this place called Khidki
yeah.
Extension in.
No, no, I'm from Delhi, so I know exactly what
Okay,
you're talking
okay, great,
about.
great.
Yeah.
So she
So
used to
I
run a
know
boutique.
how tough
Yeah.
it is. How I know how tough it is to be a young boy in Delhi, where I think more than any other city, there's so much pressure on you to do well academically
Right.
and in every other sphere. It's very tough indeed. Great. So then you came to this city, and it's not that it was an instant sort of success, right? You had to do your
I really had to. Yeah.
auditions, and yeah. How
Correct.
did you manage that? Was there any guiding light? How did you manage that?
So the first show that I did was Warrior High on MTV. I
Right,
was offered that show over roadies. So they said, what if we give you this show and you do this fictional show over the reality show? And my only
right,
question was, what are the benefits? What are the advantages of this? They said, one, you'll
right.
get freedom, you'll get to come to Bombay and work. And the second was money. And two things I was looking
Money.
for in life, and I was like, yeah, this is the time I need to break free. I need to break and just prove myself and start, I just wanted to be away from that place for some time, Delhi.
Right.
So I got the opportunity and I left. And the next thing you know, I was working on that show as the protagonist. And I really struggled. I struggled quite a lot because a new place. I don't know anybody. I don't have friends here. Plus, like I didn't know much about acting. I'm no doing whatever I can in my capacity, but I know that I'm not good at it. Like you, somewhere deep down that you're not pulling off the scene well. Uh, it was just like of course, like people also like you can see the expression on the people's faces that he's not a good actor. He's hardly able to deliver one dialogue, and he's not able to do his job well. So then I felt very humiliated on that set for some reason. I felt pressurized again, and then to myself, I said one thing. I said, I like this work. I enjoy doing what I'm doing. I just have to get better at it. I need to work a lot on myself. And whatever money I was earning, I was putting it into my acting classes so that
Oh,
I get
with
better and
whom?
better. I started
Who
with
did you work with?
Samar Jai Singh
Okay.
and Rupesh Thariyal, creating
Right,
characters. उनका institute का नाम था.
right, right,
And then I went to Adi Shakti theater
right.
workshop.
Oh, really? That's wonderful, isn't it?
Yeah, yes.
When was this? When was Adi Shakti?
Adi Shakti happened, I think, in 2017 for me, I think.
Okay. Then you were there for what, three
Then
months or longer?
Adi Shakti was it's a 12-day workshop.
Oh, 12 days. Acha.
Yeah, a 12-day
Okay.
workshop. 3 months was this
Right.
creating characters workshop that I did that went
Acha.
on for 3 months. So I trained, I worked on my voice, I worked on my diction, I worked on how to face a camera. I worked from every aspect of, being an actor. I worked on every possible thing. And then I got into a habit of watching one film every day. I used to watch two films every day, but then
Right.
work started happening. Then I was getting less time to watch cinema, but I was making sure that I'm staying connected to films. I
Right.
remember Raging Bull was the first film I watched. Raging Bull,
Raging. Great
Raging Bull, yeah,
choice.
yeah, and that film really inspired me. And for some reason, that film spoke volumes to me. I think I was very little that time. I was 19 and 18 to understand the kind of emotion that the film is trying
Yeah.
to tell you. But still, like it stayed with me for a very long time. And as a performer, I was inspired by his performance, and that stayed with me for a very long time. And then I got more and more into watching cinema, understanding how you make a film. What is a director's job? What is a cinematographer's job? Everybody's job on sets. So I was getting more and more invested with this work. And then my other show happened. It was for Ant TV, Adhuri Kahani Hamari. So
Right.
a lot of auditions happened for that also. And again, it was just I just wanted to keep doing this work more and more. I never judged the kind of work I was getting. People used to tell me that you should not be doing everything that comes your way. But deep down, I just knew that I have to keep working. I have to stay,
Yeah.
keep earning, and because I can't go back now. I can't go back to Delhi. I have got an opportunity. I've got some ray of hope, and I'm not letting this go at any cost. So
Right.
I was very sure of what was going to happen, and I was just constantly working on myself. I was going on the sets. I used to work out every morning, do my voice careers, watch one film every day. I was just hustling every day. I never left, like even for a day. I didn't quit.
Wow. So,
Yeah.
where did you get this resilience and this psychological strength? Because you were very young. I mean, and all alone in a city you didn't really know. So there are lots of distractions as well, no, for young people. You can easily sort of
Yeah,
veer
you
into
can easily get swayed away.
the
Yeah.
dark side,
Yeah.
right?
I think probably the fact that I'm living alone helped me a lot. I think when you spend time with yourself, you become your best friend first, and then you start looking out for friends outside. So I think I had
Right.
to, and I never got time to spend with myself because while growing up, you're with your parents,
Yeah.
you're going to the school, you're doing what society is telling you to do every day. So you're following
Right.
that regime. And then when I came to the city, I discovered so many things about myself. I learned so many things about myself, like from the smallest thing that what do I even like to eat? I never knew all these answers. I just got to
Yeah.
learn so much about myself. So I think just by
Right.
living alone, this city welcomed me really, really nicely. Like I was lucky enough to meet great people. I think wherever I am in life right now is because of people and good people and bad people both. How people help you to reach where you are. And I think the word
Yeah.
when somebody says self-made, I think it is not uh, applicable because a lot of people's prayers and goodwill goes
Absolutely.
into it.
Yeah.
So I think I was
So
lucky enough,
the
fortunate
yeah,
enough to meet good people.
very good.